Hey, hello. Welcome, guys, to my Wellness Wednesday behind the scenes routine. A lot of people ask me what do I use and how do I take care of myself and what is my routine. Hey, and I'm going to be honest with you before I kind of just like I wrote in my post, like I wrote in my post earlier, I usually would take care of myself when I found time to. Welcome, guys. I usually would take care of myself when I found time to, but now I'm being more mindful about taking care of myself first so that I can pour into others. So since Wellness Wednesday is a thing, and every day they call it, Transformation Tuesday, Throwback Thursday, whatever. So I figured Wellness Wednesday would be a great time and a great day right in the middle of the week to find time to do stuff to pamper myself, whether it's mind, body, skin, and hair. So every morning, I try to make it a point that I'm studying something for an hour, whether it's mental, spiritual, body, mind, or hair. Skin or hair. I try to find an hour to study something in the morning because it's so important. I don't know how other people do it, but me, I love to learn. So the more I learn, the more I can share, the more I can give you information. And that's why I love to teach a lot, because I love to learn. So I love to share everything that I know. And as I'm making myself a better person, that you guys could jump along and work on yourself too. So this is going to be a two-part series. I'm going to do my Wellness Wednesday, show you what I do. So I told you I studied this morning. I went to the gym. We finally made it by 3 o'clock, which is kind of late. Now I'm going to do my facial mask, and then I'm going to treat my hair because I haven't treated my hair yet since I've put the twist. I was trying to do it every day, but that didn't happen. So this is going to be the first time that I'm going to treat my hair. So I'll show that process. So the first thing I want to do is wash my face. So I'm using the pine tar soap. Those of you that are familiar with the pine tar soap, you know it's good for all skin types, and it's really good for if you have skin conditions. So I'm gonna do that first. My face loves the pine tar soap. I can't use the spinach soap on my face. I can't use the turmeric, especially the turmeric is very drying for my face, so I don't use the turmeric. But my face loves the pine tar. So what I'm gonna do, I'm going to wash with the pine tar, and I'm going to make a mask live so you could actually see me combining all the ingredients. I know in the past I usually just have the mask already ready, but I'm going to show you how I make it so you can see how I get the consistency that I get for the mask. So when you're doing a mask, you want to wash your face first. Get your face clean before you pull the toxins out of your skin. So washcloth, warm water, not hot, but warm water. You know, hot water, whether it's in the shower or whether it's on your face, it strips your skin of its natural oils. So you want to make sure that you're always using warm water or even cold water. I prefer warm. So pat your face. Don't wipe. Always go in an upward motion. If you're going to wipe your face, go in an upward motion. If you're patting it, just don't do the pulling down. You don't want your skin, your face has muscles. You want your muscles to stay up. You don't want to help it to come down. It's going to come down on its own. So wooden bowl, because when you're using clays have, and I can't remember if it's positive ions or negative ions, but whatever it is, it has the opposite of what you have, what the metal utensils have. So if you use metal utensils when you're making your clay, you can kind of kill the properties of the clay. So you always want to use wood. And since I have this wooden set, I'm going to make it with this. So here's my bentonite clay. Since you guys know I'm using this all the time, why not have a big one? So I'm taking 1 teaspoon of the bentonite clay. I'm gonna get 2. Because when we make this, we make it enough for everybody in the house. So I'm gonna put 2 tablespoons of bentonite clay. I like to use moringa powder also. Moringa is really good for your skin. Those that take moringa oil, moringa powder, you ingest it. Same thing that's good for your insides are good for your skin. So moringa powder, I put 1/4 teaspoon. Where did I get my bowls? Actually, this is something a customer gave me. They gave me this set. I'm not sure where she brought it. But you can look online on Amazon, look up wooden bowls and wooden spoons, and you can get this on Amazon. So yeah, Amazon will have it. You don't have to look far. You can order on Amazon. So this is what it looks like right now, just the 2 clays. If you have oily skin, you can add a little activated charcoal. You know, activated charcoal is very drawing. It pulls more than the bentonite clay. So if you're really oily, just a little activated charcoal. If you have really, really, really dry skin, then add rose clay or kaolin clay, which is the white clay. Okay, so now, because my face is very sensitive, I'm gonna put the apple cider vinegar, but I have to make sure I have water also. So I'm gonna put the apple cider vinegar first. I'm gonna get the clay to the consistency that I want. Oh, I got some of the mother in there. And you want to be sure your apple cider vinegar is organic. I usually use Bragg's. Make sure it has the mother in it. You want to use the best of the best on your skin. So let me try to get this to the consistency that I want. Then I'm going to add a little water. If you ever try to mix bentonite clay with water, you'll see it's kind of hard to mix. So you always want to try to use the apple cider vinegar first and then add water. And it stinks. I'm going to tell you now, it stinks. And you want to do a facial mask once a week, because that's another way of detoxing your skin. It helps to close the pores if you have large pores. It helps to minimize the pores. If you see, I'm kind of okay, so this is the perfect consistency. It's a nice pasty look. So I'm gonna add a little bit of water so it's not too rough on my skin, because like I said, I'm a little sensitive, so. There's red clay. You can use, if you have oily skin, you could use turmeric. The turmeric, you definitely want to dilute it, because turmeric will it will leave a little stain on your face, especially if you use it straight. Trying to make sure I have the right consistency, because I don't want it too watery and then it drips on my face. Okay. And you could use the back of the spoon. You could use your hand. You could use a foundation brush, which I don't know where mine is. Don't make it complicated. The back of the spoon will do a great job. And if you notice, I put something on my face that my face doesn't like. You could see the dry patch. I think it's because I put sesame seed oil on my face and it doesn't particularly like it. So I'm gonna leave this on my face just for a few minutes, not long. And then we'll go into the protective style. And what I'll actually do, well, no, I don't need to do that. I could just edit it after. And this is something you could do once a week at home. Cleanse your skin, detox your skin, and make sure that it helps to keep your skin glowing. It doesn't take much to get your skin on track. It's just knowing the right things to use on your skin to get your skin on track. Okay, so I'm gonna leave this on just for a second. If you have any questions about your skin type and what you should use on your face, let me know. I have a little bit left, so I'm gonna leave that for the kids. They could use on their skin. I'm not gonna leave this on as long as I would if I wasn't on live. If I was not on live, I would leave it long enough for it to get a little cracky. So maybe about 8 to 10 minutes, but you don't need to leave it on forever. If it's already cracking on your face, go ahead and take it off. You don't need to leave it that long. But another thing, if you have oily skin, a lot of people have used the activated charcoal straight on their face and they noticed that their skin was really dry after. Do not do the activated charcoal straight on your face if you notice that your skin was really dry after. That means the activated was too strong and was pulling too much and tightening your skin. So be sure that you mix it. You can mix it with bentonite clay. Again, this is the one I have. I buy it by 5 pounds from Nature's Oil. I also, at the farmer's market, I have the moringa powder, which this moringa powder is organic and I can use it to eat and put it on my face. So this is not just the type that you put on your skin. I can ingest it and put it on my face. For everybody that likes to use moringa, moringa is very good for your face. So go ahead and feed your face with moringa. If you don't have bentonite clay and you have activated charcoal, you could use the activated charcoal and rose clay. You could use the activated charcoal with white clay. You can even do activated charcoal with oatmeal. You take some oatmeal, you blend it in the blender, not blend it, you grind it up into a powder form, mix that up with oatmeal and put it on your face. So there's so many different ways. There's so many different ways that you can combine products that you already have in your fridge, in your kitchen, to put on your face. So let me go ahead and rinse this off. And right now, you know, the first time I used warm water, now I'm using cold water. And then guys, I'll go into the protective style right when I finish with my face. And for those of you that are following, I'm sorry, I'm talking with the water on. Hold on. Those that are following my IGTV, I am going to post these separately on my Instagram TV channel. And this one will be called Customizing Facial Mask. And the other one is would be Protective Styles. And on Facebook, you're always it's easier to share my channel, share my information, so to definitely share it with family and friends. Instagram, you can start sharing the TV channel with your friends and family and your followers. So once I do post it, please share it with others so they know how they could take care of their skin naturally also. Welcome. Okay, sorry, it does take a little while to get the mask off, so let me go ahead and get it off completely. And then we'll start with the hair. Now that it's all off and my face is feeling good, I'm going to put the anti-aging serum called Ageless Glow on my face. This serum, you only need 5 to 6 drops, no more than that. I have a customer that brought it, let her daughter use it, and within a week, her daughter's halfway done with the bottle. This bottle is supposed to last you at least 2 months if you're using 5 to 7 drops per night. But her daughter didn't know to only use 5 to 7 drops, so she overused Ageless Glow. You only need a few drops, so this little bit goes a long way. I'll actually show it to you on my hands too, so you can see how it spreads well. But this is an amazing anti-aging serum. I have, of course, all of my products are natural and I only use essential oils. I'm gonna put a little extra here around the area that's starting to get a little patchy. And of course, if you're doing this out of the shower, you wanna put it on your neck. 3 places I like to use this oil is on my face, my neck, and my hands. So there you have it. So that's the ending of Wellness Wednesday, just something else that I do every Wednesday to take care of my skin. Sometimes I do a pineapple chemical peel with straight pineapples. You guys know pineapple, papaya, and pumpkin has bromelain in it. So sometimes for my Wednesday, my Wellness Wednesday, I'll do a papaya chemical peel. Sometimes I'll do dry brushing. So I try to do different things that will help to keep my skin clear and to help the toxins to come out of the pores easier. Exfoliate with the lemongrass scrub, different stuff like that. So play around with your weekly routines. You don't want to always do the same thing with your face. The same way you would get bored with eating the same meal every day, your face gets bored using the same thing every day. So although I use my pine tar soap and my Ageless Glow religiously, I switch up how I detox my skin. So that's very important. Switch it up. Treat your face to something different every once in a while, okay? So this is gonna be the end of Wellness Wednesday. Now I'm gonna start with the protective style. So those of you guys that has been watching my Insta stories and my live streams and whatnot, you guys know I did a protective style on Thursday. So this Thursday will be a week. And what I notice is that people will do protective styles and not take care of their scalp. Your scalp is the foundation to longer hair. Your scalp is the foundation to healthy hair. A lot of people will throw in weaves, they're throwing braids, they're throwing twists, they'll throw in, you know, a wig, and do absolutely nothing to their scalp, and then they wonder why their scalp is dry, why their scalp is flaky, why their scalp is just doing funky stuff, itchy and whatnot. You have to take care of your scalp when you have a protective style. You can't just leave your scalp like that and think it's going to be okay when you take out the protective style. So today I had somebody inbox me, although I was thinking about it, to do a live stream when I take care of my protective style. Hey, I said, someone inboxed me and asked me, what is the proper way to treat your scalp when you have a protective style? So I decided to do this live and show you guys what I'm going to do. So she actually has my ultimate, I believe she actually has my ultimate Haitian hair set. Ultimate Haitian hair set, yeah. So I'm going to show you guys exactly what I use with the ultimate Haitian hair set. The ultimate Haitian hair set comes with this size herbal hair mist. It comes with this size Haitian hair butter. And of course, I didn't know I was going to be saying anything about the set. So I don't have the oil in front of me, but the oil is about 2 ounces. So that's for people that have natural hair, or honestly any hair type. But if you want to do the lock method or the LCO method, I created this set for that reason. So Ariana, can you bring me the oil? The hair oil? So if you have this set and you're wearing weave and protective styles or whatnot, this is how you would treat your scalp with this set. If you're wearing braids or twist, where you have access to the different, like, what would you call it? Different blocks or whatnot, you want to get in. Oh, that feels so good. Oh, wow. I knew my hair needed this. You want to get in and spray your hair and kind of massage it in. And it smells so delicious too. Get in and hydrate your scalp. And since my hair is freshly done, my scalp is still exposed. But by next week, I know it'll be harder to get to the scalp, but you still want to make an effort to get into every area of your scalp as you can. So this is for people that have braids and twist. With braids and twists, it's easier. Now for those that wear a weave and wear wigs, sometimes it could be a little bit harder because with the wigs, well, it depends on how your wig is done. If you have that type of wig that you can take off every once in a while, then it's easier to get to the braids that the person did under your wig. If you don't have a wig that you can take off, it's going to be hard to get the spray into your hair. Hold 1 second. I just did the front. Make sure I get into the middle. And I'm telling you, your hair is probably, your scalp is going, yay, some hydration. Hold on, guys. Getting every little area in my hair. No need to show you, and then I'm missing parts of my hair. I'm telling you, my hair is so happy right now to have this spray in it. If you have somebody else to do it for you, it's a lot easier. But honestly, you can feel if you missed any area of your scalp. You can feel it. It's almost as if your scalp is saying, okay, come and get this area. So okay, let me stop because I really got every area. It just feels really good to have this spray in my hair. So now I sprayed my whole hair. Now what I will do is take some time and put the Haitian hair butter, and you only need a little bit, guys. You don't need a lot. I'm going to show you. So you see this little bit that I have? I keep forgetting Facebook is right here. But that's all you need. That is all you need. You don't need a lot. The last thing you need is to have product build up on your scalp. You just need a little moisture on your hair. That's it. And even really this one is a little too much. See, I have some left on my hair. I'm just going to go over different areas with it. So what I'm going to do offline is sit here and go through each one and put a tiny, like here is even hard to see on the phone, but I have some right there. The thing is, if you put too much of anything on your scalp, especially if you're going to be having a protective style for a month or so, 2 months, however long you have it, you don't want a whole bunch of buildup on your hair. You don't want a whole bunch of buildup on your scalp. So you want to use, oh, Facebook died. Hold on. No, maybe it came back to life. What is Facebook doing? Did it just lose my live stream? Oh well, okay. So you just want to be sure that you put a little bit throughout your scalp so you're feeding your scalp, not a lot at all. The same for when you wear a weave, you know, the type of weave that people put line by line and you could literally pick it up and get to your scalp. Even if that's all you can do is pick up that section and get to your scalp, do it. Do not leave your hair sitting there for a month or 2 months or however long you leave your wig and weave and protective style in and not nourish your scalp. That's when you start neglecting your scalp. That's when you start having issues with your scalp, and you start having dryness, you start having flakiness, and you start having itchiness of your scalp, and you don't want that. Is it good to do this to your scalp even if we don't have any? Oh, yes. You want to moisturize your scalp every, at least, let's see. Everybody's scalp is different, so you have to see what your scalp likes. My scalp loves hydration. Whether I'm moisturized with the Haitian hair butter or not, my scalp loves to be hydrated. So even if I walked away and didn't put the Haitian hair butter in my hair, my scalp is happy just to have some hydration in it. So you have to see what your scalp likes. Maybe your scalp just wants some hydration every 2, 3, 4 days. 2, 3, 4 days. Maybe that's all it wants. Maybe your scalp needs the hydration and the moisture. You have to see what your scalp likes. Right now, I'm going to put the hydration and moisture. This is the herbal hair mist, but I am going to make the rice water packet that I sell to help with hair growth. I am going to make a pack for myself, and I'm going to use it in my hair. I thought I had some in here. No, I don't. I'm going to use it in my hair while I have this braids in my hair, because I like to see a little growth while my hair is in this protective style too. So I'll use the herbal hair mist rinse, the rice water rinse, and I'll be using this. I'll be switching it out. Sometimes I mix it together. It all depends on how I feel at that time. But you can use this whether you have a protective style in your hair or you don't. This is about nurturing your hair. The importance of doing this live stream is that a lot of people don't realize that they need to nourish their hair while their hair is in a protective style. They just do the protective style and they leave it. And then you see a whole bunch of, the reason you're going like this or whoever's going like this is because they didn't nourish their scalp. There's no reason for you to be patting your head down if you're nourishing your scalp while you have a protective style. Yes, you may have a little itch here and there, but where you having to beat your head up because your scalp is bothering you that much, it's one or two things. Either the person that did your hair too tight and it's irritating your follicles, or you're not nourishing your scalp and your scalp is very dry. Yes, for some people they have oily scalp, so their scalp would produce oils and they may not need too much extra help. But at the same time, you still want to make sure you nourish your scalp. You want to make sure you're not just have a whole bunch of oils sitting on your scalp, because then what happens is the oils turn into dirt. You outside, you have your scalp showing, you're collecting dirt from the air, and then everything starts building up on your scalp. You don't want that. So be sure some way, somehow, during a protective style, you're nourishing your scalp. I was going to say something else. What was I going to say? If you have any questions, let me know. I can address it before I wrap up this second session of this live stream. I'm trying to think if there's something crossed my mind while I was talking and it slipped my mind, and it was so important. I'm sure as soon as the live stream is done, I'm going to be like, oh, that's what I meant to tell them. Another thing, when you go to a hair stylist and they're putting a protective style in your hair, I don't know if you guys could see, even though it's been a week. You can see, well, it's probably hard to see because it's been a week, so there's already growth there, so it's hard to see. But I posted a picture on Insta Stories when I first did my hair. The very first day, and I'll post it again for those that are watching my live stream, they can see. When I finished doing my hair by a Total Beauty, and I'll tag her on this live stream, I had no pulling, I had no itching, I had, hold on, let me tag this. I had no soreness, no irritation. I didn't have any of that. And I believe the reason why I haven't had a protective style in 10 years is because I always knew when I did it, I always had a headache. Hands down, by the time I left that person's house, I had a headache and I couldn't sleep with my hair. There was always an issue. So that's why I stayed away from doing protective styles, because it was torture. And my head is already sensitive. Like anything I put in my head, even when I put those head wraps, by the end of the day, I'm already having a headache because it's kind of, I have to tighten it up to put that head wrap. So I stopped putting the protective style in my hair until I started going to Jade from A Total Beauty, and I just tagged her on this Insta story, this live stream for anybody that's in Miami and looking to do a protective style. She also does wigs. She also does natural hair. Like, she does the whole 9 yards. But what makes me happy is that I can go to her and come back home with a nice, cute protective style, and I know it's somebody that knows what they're doing. They know about scalp health. They know about hair health, and they're taking care of my hair. And that, to me, by far, is the most important. It's like the skincare industry. You find a lot of people that jump up and start making their own skincare products and don't know jack squattily dit about skin. And that, to me, is beyond me. You're making natural products, but you don't know about skin. I mean, you're feeding people skin. You need to know something about skin. And that's the same thing with the hair industry. You find a lot of people that do hair, you know, just get some braids. They did their mama's hair, they did their daughter's hair, and then boom, they become the next hair braiding person, but they don't know anything about nourishing the scalp. And I've come across way too many people that have lost their edges or their hair fell out because they went to somebody that did not know what they were doing. Before you pick somebody on Instagram, and trust me, I'm talking to you with knowledge firsthand, because my girls love to do protective style. They used to love putting weave all the time. And guess how they found that person? On Instagram. They, oh, that hair is cute. Oh, that hair is cute. They didn't do any background research. They didn't talk to any previous clients. And then they jump and go do that, have that person do their hair. And twice, my daughter Ariana had major hair issues by using somebody just because she liked how they styled the person's hair. It's not all about the style. It's the nurturing of your scalp during the style. So to talk about her story, One time she went to somebody that she found on Instagram. The person does an amazing job braiding, but as soon as Ariana got home, her scalp was so irritated that she had to take one of those fine tooth comb and scratch her scalp. And I'm talking about uncontrollable scalp itching that she had in her scalp. I had to spray the herbal hair mist or her herbal hair mist spray in her hair, and I had to use the Haitian hair oil and go in between. And she had tiny braids. It was one of those braids that are braided on the scalp and, you know, all the zigzags, whatever. I had to sit there and spray each little area that my finger could get through, put the Haitian hair oil. Her follicles were so irritated, it made these white bumps. So you could literally see the hair pulling from the scalp, and it made these white bumps. And it was, some parts were white, some part were reddish. I wish I took a picture, but it was horrible, and it really bothered me. And I got mad at her because I said, you can't just go to anybody to do your hair. It's gonna damage your hair. It took a whole week for her hair to stop itching. And I don't know if it's the cap that they use. I don't know what they did. I don't know what they did, but they did something. It didn't help. You okay? I knew it took a whole week for her scalp to finally calm down from the hairstyle. And a week later, she took out the braids because she was like, enough is enough. She didn't like how her scalp was looking. That was one incident. So you would have thought that she learned from that incident. No, she found another person on Instagram. She loved how the person did hair. She didn't ask any questions. She didn't see if the person was certified. She didn't check to see if they had a, whatever license that is. Cosmetics, not cosmetics license, it's the other one. I'm sorry. Whatever license you need to do hair, I know I'm going to butcher the word. But she went to that person, the second person. Ooh, her hair was cute, really beautiful, pulled, bam, bam, bam. She takes, it was a lace front I think she had. She felt her edges itching after she did the hair. She ignored the hair cosmetology. Thank you. I know, sometimes I know the stuff in my head, but when it comes to say it, I'm just like tongue-tied. Thank you. So she had a lace front, hair looking all cute. She noticed her edges were itching. Did she do anything about it? No, she ignored it, and she didn't tell me anything. When she went to get the lace front removed, that's the picture that I posted a long time ago where she had this ginger long hair, wavy hair. She went and got it removed. Guess what? She had no edges. 0 edges. 0, and thanks for helping me out. 0, come, one second. Come get it, Ariana. Ariana. Okay, I'm on live stream. I can't stop. So, just give me 5 minutes. So, yeah, she came back home and she pulled her hair back. And you know, I'm a mom. I didn't want to say anything. I looked at her hair and I was like, oh crap, something looks off. What's going on with her hair? She pulled her hair back and you see the beginning of her hair starting back here. So, you know, my kids, everybody could rave about my products. Sometimes there's some products that they're hooked on and some products that they don't believe in. And the Haitian hair butter, she didn't believe that it would help grow her hair back. I said, Ariana, use the Haitian hair butter every day on your edges and let's see what's happened. 1 week later, guess who's posting on Instagram all her new edges all laid and you know that twisty stuff that they're doing now, that whole finger wave, whatever they're doing on their edges. She was able to do that with her edges. So she was able to grow her edges back. But guys, you have to be an advocate for your body, whether it's internal, whether it's seeing a doctor, whether it's seeing a hairstylist, whether it's seeing a skin therapist, whatever it is that you're doing with your mind, body, skin, and hair, you have to make sure that the person knows what they're doing. And if somebody can educate you, that means either one, they know what they're doing, or they're studying really hard so that they know how to explain these things to you. So make sure when you're doing your hair is your crown. That's the first thing people see. Take pride in it. Don't just drop $200-300 because you want the next lace front or, you know, wavy wig or whatever it is that they have out there. Think about, does that person know how to take care of your scalp? Because too many women are having this issue. I feel like I had a whole month of people having issues with their hair falling or their edges gone because they didn't do the extra due diligence that they needed to do to be sure that the person understood scalp health. That's primary. When you're doing a protective style, really, what are you protecting? You're protecting your hair and your scalp from being exposed. You don't have to do it. You don't have to manipulate it. You don't have to comb it. That's why you put on a protective style. So you want to make sure that the person that is doing it is not only protecting your hair, but they're protecting your scalp. So I hope I answered all your questions. I'm glad I had a chance to jump on live and just show you guys how I have to go finish doing this. But my hair feels so good right now because I just put this in my hair. So if you have any questions, if you're watching on a replay, send me a DM. I can probably answer it on IGTV. Like I said in the previous, the Wellness Wednesday part that I spoke about earlier. If you're on Instagram, follow me on IGTV. Hopefully this is like 10-minute segments. I could cut it in half and post it on the IGTV. You have 24 hours to watch the replay before it drops off. If it went over time, I'll be more than happy to post it on YouTube, and you guys could go watch it there at Donata Skinfood. So thank you for watching. DM me if you have any questions. Always be mindful in all things that you do to take care of your mind, body, skin, and hair. Thank you, guys. Have a blessed one. Bye.